Hello, my name is Rose, and today I will be making a presentation on Reuven Feuerstein. Reuven Feuerstein began his career studying education in 1940 before focusing on psychology in 1942. 2 years later, he became a teacher and principal for children with disabilities before emigrating to Mandate, Palestine. A year later, he would begin to work as a special educational teacher and youth counselor at the Youth Alaya villages, where he began to understand and study the complex psychology and education needs of disadvantaged groups such as immigrants, refugees, and more. In 1950 to 1954, Feuerstein continued his studies to pursue a general and clinical psychology while working as the director of psychological services for the Youth Alaya Agency in Europe. Additionally, in 1955 to 1983, he was appointed as the director of the Children's Clinic for Instruction and Development, where he earned his PhD and established an institution in Jerusalem called Hadassah Wiesel Research Institution. From 1983 to 1985, Feuerstein taught and gave guest lectures in several universities about his theories of learning styles and instruments that capitalize on cognitive flexibility. He was also a member of many academic communities related to cognitive development, education, autism, and many more. He also established the International Center for the Enhancement of Learning Potential. Feuerstein created a theory called structural cognitive modifiability, which is where he believed that the human mind has the ability to structurally change itself. Feuerstein believed that he needed to fight for each child's educational needs because he stated that too many children have been lost. He stated that deficiencies could be corrected by providing a mediated learning to well-trained teachers with instruments to enhance cognitive functions. Furthermore, he believed that everyone can learn regardless of their age, ability, ethnicity, and IQ scores. The structural cognitive modifiability has 3 pillars: the cognitive function, cognitive map, and mediated learning experience. Cognitive functions involve specific thinking actions such as senses, gathering data, and visualizing to create 3 phases of informational processing: input, elaboration, and output. The cognitive map allows a model for analyzing contents so the learner can learn accordingly to the contents of modality, complexity, and more. Lastly, the mediated learning experience allows an interaction between the learner and mediator to learn interactions that can go into areas of the learner's life. That was my brothers in the background. Feuerstein's theory is still being used until this day by the National Institute for Learning Development, which was introduced by Dr. Kathy Hopkins. The introduction of Feuerstein's method increased the impact in which the NILD can help learners learn. It created many components that actively approach learning and development to increase motivation, development in metacognition, and helping the students learn more efficiently. It had 3 instruments. The first one is the basic, which is a remediation that prevents dysfunctional and acceleration of a typical learner's skills, such as empathy to actions, organizations of thoughts, and learning to question for reading comprehension. Secondly, the standard, which is a highly interconnected as it allowed numerical progressions, comparisons, and categorizations. Thirdly, the tactile and kinesthetic, which is used for all ages and especially for those who have ADHD and visualization individuals, where they are blindfolded to heighten their senses of learning. These are my sources. Thank you for listening.